In this module, we'll discuss health and wellness. As part of your study abroad application, you are required to complete a health information statement, which describes your current health and medical history. All information provided on this form is confidential and will not be used to disqualify you from a program. The information provided can be vital to healthcare providers in case of an emergency. After you complete the form, you will need to have it signed by your primary care physician. Please be aware the BW Health Center is not able to sign this form as it is a review of your medical history. Your doctor will typically require a physical exam unless you've had one in the last year. Be sure to discuss any health concerns you may feel will affect your study abroad experience with your doctor. Other appointments to consider include dental exam, gynecological exam for females. If you wear glasses or have eye concerns, an eye exam, and you should bring extra glasses or contact lenses and a copy of your prescription in your carry-on luggage. If you are registered with Disability Services and will be requesting accommodations, please disclose disability details on your health information statement. BW Study Abroad staff, BW Disability Services, and your host institution will work with you to determine what reasonable accommodations can be made. All students participating in a BW Study Abroad program are required to be enrolled in international health insurance. This insurance is provided by HTH Worldwide. BW Study Abroad will enroll you in the insurance, and your BW student account will be charged for the cost of insurance. For up-to-date cost details, review your Study Abroad application portal. Do not cancel your U.S. health insurance. This will continue to cover your current conditions, prescriptions, etc. HTH will cover if you're sick or injured abroad. Included with your HTH insurance is evacuation and repatriation coverage. This insurance provides political, security, and natural disaster evacuation services. More details can be found on your BW Study Abroad application portal. Before departure, be sure you completely understand your international health insurance, what is and what is not covered. Complete HTH coverage details can be found on hthstudents.com and on your BW Study Abroad application portal. Keep a copy of your insurance card with you at all times and provide a copy to your emergency contact. Immunizations for each country vary, and for some countries, specific vaccinations may be required in order to obtain a visa. For a list of required and recommended vaccinations, consult the Center for Disease Control. Plan ahead. Check in advance what vaccinations are required, as some series of vaccinations can take months to complete. Here is a list of immunizations that are required for most U.S. university students. Be sure these vaccinations are all up to date. Gather the following information prior to departing for your study abroad program: your current medications, any chronic health conditions, a list of your allergies, your immunization history, your blood type, name and contact information for your primary doctor, a copy of your HTH insurance card. Store your record in a secure place and make a copy for yourself and for your emergency contact. If you have any chronic medical conditions or severe allergies, it's advised that you obtain a medical alert ID. If you will be taking any prescription medication with you abroad, list all of that information on your health information statement. Take enough medication to last the duration of the program, as it is illegal to mail medications abroad. Talk with your doctor and U.S. health insurance provider for details on how to order enough medication. Keep your medications in their original containers. Pack them in your carry-on luggage. If you're taking liquid medications, check with your airline and TSA for guidelines on bringing liquids through security. If you're taking syringes, they must be accompanied with a doctor's note. Ensure each prescription medication is legal in your host country. You can verify this on the CDC website as well as the HTH website. You may want to take a supply of over-the-counter medications that you use regularly, such as antacids, preferred pain reliever, and cold medication. The brands you're used to may not be available in your host country. However, similar medications can be found abroad. Refer to the translation guide on the HTH website to find out what the medications are called in your host country. Hygiene and public health standards vary around the world, and for certain countries you may need to take extra precautions regarding food and water. In these countries, avoid eating raw or undercooked foods, including fruits and vegetables that you can't peel or cook yourself, and unpasteurized dairy products. Local tap water may also be unsafe to drink. This includes ice cubes. Drink and brush your teeth with bottled, boiled, or filtered water. Avoid opening your mouth while showering or washing your face. If you experience food or water-related sickness, stay hydrated and seek medical care if necessary. Remember, the same precautions you take in the U.S. apply to your sexual health while abroad. Be aware that different countries and cultures will have varying attitudes about sex. As a guest in your host country, you should understand and be sensitive to cultural norms. If you choose to be sexually active abroad, be sure to follow safe sex practices. Contraceptives abroad may be different from the brands you're used to, so consider bringing them from home to protect yourself and your partner from unintended pregnancies and sexually transmitted diseases. The stress of adapting to a new culture and the lack of your normal support system may trigger mental health conditions that you consider to be under control at home. Make sure you disclose any mental health conditions on your health information statement and talk with your mental health care professional to create a plan in case you experience symptoms while abroad. Don't ever be afraid to ask for help and take advantage of the resources provided by BW and your host institution. You will have an opportunity to meet with past BW participants or international students who studied abroad or are from your host institution during the mandatory pre-departure session. The study abroad office doors are always open. Feel free to stop by at any time or make an appointment to speak with an advisor. You have viewed all of the study abroad modules. Now, go back to your online application portal to complete the pre-departure quiz and review the details for the mandatory in-person pre-departure orientation. This completes the online pre-departure orientation.